Yo, what's up, Hawkeye fam? Welcome back. It's no big secret, cooler fall weather offers anglers some outstanding shallow water bass fishing opportunities. Today I'm giving you my top 5 fall time baits. Let me know in the comments if I missed any. So the first thing that I like to use, guys, is a walking bait. It's one of my favorite things to use, especially early mornings. I love to get out early morning in the fall time, get into those shallow bay pockets, and you'll see bass just busting on shad, busting on different bait fish, and that's where throwing a walking bait or even a popper style bait is going to be key. As you guys can see, I keep it real simple. White bellies with a little orange is mostly what I throw. As you can see, this one's just a straight like silverish white color. Got to imitate that shad color or even that bluegill color, as you can see on this one. Now this one's a little bit different. It's kind of a golden shiner color with the dark orange belly or bright orange belly. I use this one when I'm trying to target the pike. I try to get the color to really aggravate it and get them going. That leads to my next bait, guys, and that's going to be a spinner bait. Now here I have a white and chartreuse spinner bait. Mainly for colors, I like to use a white and chartreuse or your sexy shad style. Something that's going to resemble the bait that are in my area. Perfect for the fall time fishing, especially around the Midwest region. But what I love about a spinner bait and what makes a spinner bait so special amongst other baits is the blades. It creates that vibration and it creates that shine in the water. You're going to have balls of bait that are getting chased around by fish, and these spitter baits are really good at standing out. You're going to have bass that are striking huge balls of bait, and if you have a spinner bait that's shining, really shimmering in the water, that's going to get a bass to hit your lure over just pretty much missing it. So you can never go wrong with the spinner bait. My next favorite bait to throw, guys. If the spinner bait isn't quite working, especially early fall when you're trying to toss that spinner bait around, but you're getting hung up in grass, you're having to rip through grass constantly, it can get annoying and frustrating. So if I'm ever in those situations where the spinner bait's just not doing it for me and I'm having to rip it through grass, I switch it up to a swim jig. Now I love fishing a swim jig. I'm a huge fan of the swim jig. They are very versatile bait, but I love them because you could skip them under docks. You can get them in those shallow areas and pull through the grass really well. They are really designed to come through the grass super nice, and I love throwing a rage tail, paddle tail, or on them, or just any sort of paddle tail. Kitech even works, but I love that because it's going to resemble, once again, a bait fish coming through the water. Now I like to use white quite a bit, but if white's not doing it for me and the water is really stained, really muddy, I'll switch it up to a black and blue. You can never go wrong with black and blue in my opinion, but those are pretty much the two main colors I use for swim jigs, is a white and black and blue. You could switch it up to a bluegill pattern and that's going to work just as good. As you guys can see here, all I got left is black and blue. These are the 6 Cent Divine swim jig. In my opinion, the best swim jig on the market. And I would probably throw something like these Kitech's little 4-inch swim impact on the back of them. It's important to match the hatch. This theory holds very true in the fall months. As the shad make their migration to the shallows, bass are usually right behind them. Copying a bass's natural food source can produce great results this time of year. Small swim baits are a great imitation of shad because of their tight shimmy and small profile. The bass will eat crawfish and other types of forage, but most of them are totally consumed with shad once fall begins. So by small swim baits, I don't mean throwing this giant freaking golden shiner swim bait. I mean, throw something like this all-American trash fish right here. I think it's 4 inches. Or this Beast Coast Miyagi right here. These 6 cents Divine swim baits are awesome. Really good on the back of swim jigs also. I throw these Exo swims right here in 4-inch. Here's another 6 cents Divine. Sometimes I even get as small as 2.75 inch when the bite's really hard. And these Rage swimmers are awesome. Got a bunch of Kitex right here. Different colors. One of my favorites is the Skinny Dipper by Reaction Innovation. Awesome bait. If you've never thrown it, throw it. And then here's another Exo swimmer. Alright, bass often push shallow during the fall months in the pursuit of bait, and this movement also puts them on collision course with migrating critters like frogs. In bodies of water with matted grass like hydrilla, a hollow body frog can be the best thing going for covering water and triggering strikes. So, as you guys can see, my favorite thing is white bottoms, just like the walking baits. I have this one tied up right now. It's a Guggen bait, Filthy Frog. This one's got a little shine, but it's still that whitish silver color. Same thing with this one. This is a Lunker Hunt, a little white bottom. And then I have this popper that's all black. Usually I go all black or with a white belly. Try to keep it as simple as possible. I have other videos going over more tips and tricks on frogs. Alright, so thanks for watching, Hawkeye fam. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not already, smash that like. Leave a comment. Remember, this is a great time to find hungry bass feeding up for the winter months. Till next time, peace.